Today we'll be reacting to the Ojama archetype. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, I really, and I do mean really, hate the Ojamas. I mean, they were quite literally a joke. But today we will be learning about them.
The Ojama archetype, originally used by Chaz Princeton in the EV0X anime, started out as three bikini-clad normal monsters,
Yep.
Ojama Green,
And these are the reasons why I don't like Chaz. He plays these ugly mother. These are ugly.
Ojama Yellow. Each of these possess
A whopping 0 attack and 1,000 defense. And they all look fugly. Son of a gun. And for some reason, they're fucking meta. I wonder why.
In the show, Chaz first received these cards on his spiritual journey to become a better duelist after his crushing defeat against Jaden.
Right.
The disguised Chancellor sabotaged his original deck, forcing Chaz to build a new one. Ojama Yellow was Chaz's first new card, and much to Chaz's displeasure, Ojama Yellow would become his spirit partner. Ojama Green and Ojama Black would follow suit a little bit later. In the real world, the Ojama cards were
Yeah,
in the
pretty
2003 pack Dark Crisis, with Ojama Green and the
Uh-huh.
Ojama Trio. Ojama Yellow, Ojama Black, and Ojama Delta Hurricane were released a little bit later in 2004's Invasion Chaos. The final
Invasion
card, Ojama
Chaos.
King, came out slightly later that same year in Soul of the Duelists. The
Uh,
idea behind Ojama is that with just these cards that I've released, you can basically ruin your opponent's day. Because the way these cards work is that you can clog.
They can do more than ruin your day. They are so fucking. Sorry about that. The footage got cut off. Let's keep reacting.
Your opponent's field to stop them from playing, or at the very least, limiting their ability to swarm the field.
Fucking
This is
ugly
alluded to
motherfucker.
by their name of Ojama, which comes from the Japanese phrase Ojamashi Mas, which means sorry for the
Ojamashi.
intrusion. You've probably heard this phrase in every slice of life anime
no.
that you've watched. Every time someone goes around someone else's house, they're most likely saying this.
It's my Joseph dialing. No, the goat.
Honestly, this
My
is the
goat.
perfect way to
Go,
describe them,
Joe.
since they literally
No.
in some way, shape, or form. For instance, with
Jojo,
Hurricane, as promised from the original
why?
card description, while all three are on the field together, by playing this card, you can obliterate every single card your opponent controls. Now, with a clean slate, you can
That
begin
is
to invade. By
pretty
playing
impressive.
Ojama Trio, you can summon 3 Ojama tokens to the opponent's field that cannot be tributed for a tribute summon, and deal 300 damage whenever one is destroyed. As well, by fusing the 3 Ojamas together, you can make Ojama King, which
That's
clogs
where
up
it gets
up to
annoying.
3 of the opponent's main monster zones from being played into. With these two working
And
together,
that
that's
gets
the opponent's
annoying.
ability to
And this is why the few reasons I really hate Ojamas. This is basically Kashtira before
summon
Kashtira.
completely shut down. Now, obviously, back in the day, giving your opponent tokens that they can't tribute for a tribute summon, that's pretty good. How are you going to get rid of those monsters with difficulty? In the modern day, what are you going to do? You're just going to use them as link materials. So they're not as good as they used to be. So
Yeah.
it's just one of those. So I guess it would be nice if we had another way
one
of
of
plugging up
those.
the opponent's field. We've got that Ojama King filling up 3 zones, but we don't want to get another Ojama King. It seems like a waste. Well, that's where the new support came in. Ojama Knights. This
Son
guy
of a-
only needed 2 Ojamas to be summoned. And
That
because
is
of this, it
such
only clogs up
fucked
2
up
of the
way.
opponent's zones. Which is perfect. So now with Ojama King and Ojama Knights, We can block them all up. Sorry about this. I've literally crushed both my fingers trying to clean, believe it or not. So yes, with Ojama King and Ojama Knight on the field, the opponent can't summon any new monsters for the rest of this duel until they deal with these two monsters.
Okay.
Alternatively, if you want to go down the token route, Ojama Trio, which puts 3 tokens on the board. If you want to get rid of the other 2 spaces, with Ojama Duo, it works in the same way. Duo summons 2 tokens to the field and deals 300 damage whenever they are destroyed. And as a bonus, during either player's turn, except the turn this card was sent to the grave, you can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon 2 Ojama monsters with different names from your deck. Meaning you can also intrude on your opponent's field with just
3
2
ugly
cards together.
motherfuckers.
But again, Link monsters will probably ruin your day. So, the next big question becomes, well, it's all well and good stopping my opponent from playing. But how am I supposed to win with 0 attack point monsters? Well, that's where the rest of the support comes in. Starting with the field spell, Ojama Country. Once per turn, you can send 1 Ojama card from your hand to the graveyard, special summon 1 Ojama monster from your grave. While you control an Ojama monster, switch the original attack and defense of all monsters on the field. With this card, your monsters go from defensive to offensive in the blink of an eye, while your opponent's monster stats all get jumbled up. In fact, if we look at this card's artwork a little bit closely, we see a bunch of other Ojamas. Now, most of them are dead, unfortunately, as confirmed in the artwork of the honorary Ojama card, Solidarity, which shows the bones of many dead Ojamas. What the hell did these guys do to them? However, despite the high death toll, some of them made it out of that village alive. These were Ojama Blue, whose effect is when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the grave, you can add 2 Ojama cards from your deck to your hand. Ojama Red, when this card is normal summoned, you can special summon up to 4 Ojama monsters from your hand in attack position. What's fun about these 2 monsters is, while Ojama Black, Yellow, and Green are part of a trio, Ojama Red and Ojama Blue are part of a duo. I like that all these Ojamas have friends, but the thing is, we've got a trio, a duo. There's got to be one, the loneliest number of them all, and there is. And that is Ojama Pink. Seemingly with no buddies. If this card is sent from the hand or field to the graveyard, you can activate this effect.
That is kind of cute, but still
then each player discards 1 card. Then, if you discarded an Ojama card, you can choose 1 opponent's unused monster zone, and it can be used until the end of your opponent's turn. Finally, we have the one and only Link monster of the archetype, Ojama Emperor. Requires 3 beast monsters, including an Ojama monster, to be summoned. While Ojama Country is in a field zone, this card gains 3,000 attack. Also, it cannot be destroyed by card effects. Your opponent takes any battle damage you would have taken from attacks on this card instead. You can target 1 non-Link Ojama monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Also, for the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except fusion monsters. So already, with just the field spell and all these new monsters, we can go on the offensive and really easily swarm the field. But we're not done. We also have spells and traps like Ojamagic. This card is sent from the hand or field to the graveyard. Add 1 each of Ojama Green, Ojama Yellow, and Ojama Black from your deck to your hand. When I tell you, you can have some absolutely insane hands because of this card, I'm not joking. Ojama Muscle, select 1 face up Ojama King, destroy all Ojama monsters on the field except the selected Ojama King. It gains 1000 attack for each monster destroyed this way. Lastly, it's worth noting that Chaz went on quite a journey in terms of the decks he used. He started with Chiffonian, and then he moved on to his VWXYZ deck, and then his Armed Dragon deck. These were his most iconic decks. And then he got the Ojama cards. They sort of assimilated the Ojamas into these 2 decks, creating a Ojama Dragon deck, Ojama VWXYZ
I have no idea if that should be bad or good. I'm 100% certain that they're shit.
We have cards to support both in this archetype. Ojama Simulation works with the VWXYZ cards. Its effect is you can reveal 1 Light Machine Fusion monster from your extra deck and banish any number of Ojama monsters from your hand, face up in your field and or graveyard. Special summon fusion materials with different names whose names are specifically listed on the card you revealed from your hand, deck and or grave, equal to the number of monsters banished to activate this effect. Okay. You banish this card from your graveyard, target 3
they're just gonna kill Ojama Yellow.
Shuffle them into the deck and then draw 1 card. OJAMAS works with the Armed Dragon cards.
And there goes Ojama Yellow being beaten down by
add to your hand 1 Ojama monster with a different
Armed Dragon level 5.
1 Armed Dragon monster
to be honest, I'm more glad Armed Dragon is right there to beat the shit out of Yellow.
Monsters.
Please
During
do
your main
green.
phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, tuck it free of your banished Ojama monsters, shuffle them into the deck, and then draw one card. Finally, Ojama Pajama works with both of the
wish they were
archetypes.
ran
If
over.
an armed dragon monster and or a light
What the
machine
hell
fusion
is
monster
yellow
you control
drinking?
will be
I do
destroyed
not
by
want to
battle or
know.
card effect, you can banish
And I do
one
not even
Ojama
want to
card from
know
your hand,
what is
face up
green
from
is
your
talking
field
of
or
black.
graveyard instead. During the main phase, you can add one Ojama card from your deck to your hand, then discard one card. If this card is sent to the grave, you can special summon as many of your banished Ojama monsters as possible. Will the Ojamas get more support? Well, we have cards like Ojama Mandala, which is an anime Ojama card that has actually appeared in a video game. However, we have a whole mecha Ojama line of Ojama cards to go through someday. But with that,
Someday,
that's the
but
Ojama
never.
archetype done. Check out this video if you fancy. Check out
And that will be the video of today. I really hate the Ojamas. I hope you all understand why. Comment, like, and subscribe. Please.